Okay, now work out where things are going to go before you actually start applying glue, because once you start applying glue, you're committed and that glue goes off. So I know that one goes there, that one goes there, that one goes there, that one goes there, and I'm going to use masking tape. All right, let's go. I use hide glue, for those that don't know, because I think it's the best. There's no creep. You can undo your mistakes. It's not hard to use once you get into it. Now I double glue. The other thing I like, you might notice, I don't know if it's going to, it might dribble down the side or something, I don't care, because when this stuff dries, it crystallises so it'll sand really, really well. Whereas PVA, if it dribbles down, yeah, you can sand it off, but you can also go through your veneer doing it, and it can cause you a bit of grief when you come to put your finish on. So this is it. I'm just going to put that back up on there to keep the heat. Okay, now I've put that in, and the good thing about hide glue is straight away, look at that, it's not going anywhere. I don't need to have a lot of heavy clamping, so what I'm going to do is use masking tape to clamp it on. Great way of clamping solid edging on without messing around with clamps and goodness knows what, just masking tape. You can get tension on the masking tape. It's a great way of clamping stuff on, masking tape. Put it on the top and then tension and swing it over, and that'll hold it on fairly tight. Put the next one on. I double glue, which means I glue both surfaces. If you don't believe me, well, it doesn't matter what glue you use, glue something up just using glue on one surface, clamp it together, and then pull it apart before the glue sets, and I guarantee you will not have full glue coverage. Whereas if you double glue, you are guaranteed that you're going to have good connection between your mating surfaces. Occasionally I still use a bit of PVA, but not when I'm doing furniture or something that I really want to keep for a long time. Oh, I mean, if it's a bit of DIY stuff outside or something, I won't worry about it. And Bob just loves hide glue. It's a great hand cleaner too. Okay, grab a bit of this. If you've ever been working on a car and you're covered in grease and you happen to have some hide glue around, put some of it on your hands whilst it's still hot, rub them together, your hands will stick together, and then put them under a tap. And it foams up like a detergent. Leaves your hands beautiful and soft. All right, now the last piece I'll put in. The other advantage with hide glue is you don't need huge pressure. Well, obviously with masking tape. This will work with PVA too, by the way, if you like using PVA glue. But just make sure that all your surfaces that you're going to glue together are square and flat, because that way you won't get the huge pressure on it. I'm just going to push that in a bit. Whoops. And how easy is that to redo? Pop it out and away you go. Okay. Now I'm not going to rush this. I'll leave it until tomorrow. And then I'll take the masking tape off. I'm just making sure that they all line up nicely, which they do. And it's all nice and flat on the edges here between this surface and that surface. And that's good. All right, so I'll put that to one side. So that's an easy way of putting solid edging on things, just using masking tape.